This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat is sponsored by the DBDC, a legendary celebration.
So, still here, we have Klaus.
Hello.
The Princess of Denmark.
How you doing?
And of course, the King of Canada.
Hey.
Oh, now, tonight, from a first round, we had a very, very exciting amateur Latin competition. Into fifth place tonight, we had Kiki and Magda, and they finished 4-5-5-5-4. We're going to start with Eggers, because maybe you know them a little bit better than most of us.
I don't think I know them a little bit better. I think everyone knows them. They did the Blackpool semi-final this year. I would like to congratulate them. I think they had a good night. I definitely, because I didn't see them for a while, and I have to say that definitely Kiki get more mature, and the couple get more mature, and they are using each other more. I would like to see more change of speed. It should be more crisp, but definitely it was a good day for them. My wife thinks she could do better, but that's okay. Just
That's right. Trust me, I got this right.
You could do better?
me.
Yeah, does she think you could do better?
I don't know.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
So I think they had a good night, and let's pass to Klaus, huh?
I think they're very appealing. I think they got an appeal and a easiness and a flow that I quite like. I think Magda is she's got a nice feeling, that sort of nice body tick that I quite enjoy. I find mechanically that it seems like they haven't made that many choices yet. You know, it's sort of like I don't know, like, obviously it's been Danish as well, you know, we have a rule for everything in Denmark, right? So, a rumba walk is always a rumba walk, and a check forward walk looks like this, and it has to be like that. I feel that it looks a little general to me. So therefore, they were also clearly in the final. And for me they were fifth, but I didn't think that they were really challenging ahead as such. I think potential is incredible. I think they have incredible potential, because you can see that I feel right now everything is very instinctive. Mm. So by delivering on a sort of a worked out basis of mechanics, I think will really help them.
Okay. And Dad, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, Dad's come into it. Granddad. Oh, that's even worse. I hate that part. I was very young when I came onto the scene, but I followed this couple as way back as October last year, and I felt that I'd seen improvement. I'm not aware of the couple as much, but I have seen them from time to time. But I was aware in October that there was a general improvement from what I remember. In particular in the Paso Doble, I feel that this was a dance which they started to understand more clearly. Yes, it's true. A couple gets a great result and correctly get a result, but then they have to sustain that result. And now there's a pressure to, reach that level, to continue to improve, and that puts a certain amount of tension and pressure on a couple, which I found a little bit tonight. Mm-hmm. I saw that there was a little bit more tension. Now I've got to deliver. Now I've been given this responsibility. Yes, it is a responsibility, reaching a high level and deliver once again. And I think you're right, Klaus, here, that it is very general, and they've got to make more decisions, but they've had a rise to fame, and they've got to live up to that fame, and that follows with making those decisions, putting the work in, and developing what they already have.
Well, considering they actually didn't make the last big final in New York in February, this was a great result. This was a great performance, in my opinion. Maybe the result wasn't as good as what they had hoped for because of Blackpool, but still, well done, guys. You're back and getting there.
But that goes to show, doesn't it? You know, today's another competition. So previous competitions, they count as history, but they don't count on the day.
And I think it also goes to show that the difference between the couples and the amateur is minuscule.
Yes.
There's no, you know, the difference between, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10 it's very, very small. You know, and that's, you know, in Blackpool, nobody can argue with the result. It was the result. But, you know, it could have gone a different way as well. It's so that the difference now between the couples is so small, which means that you know, we get these results, and it's great because it means it's just a result on the day.
Yeah, and that's the only way our sport is going to grow. Well done, guys. Don't go anywhere, because we're coming right back.
This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat is sponsored by the DBDC, a legendary celebration.